Hi Taurus, Trishna here. Welcome to your December 2019 general reading. So what I'm feeling for you is I feel like there's a lot that you want to get done, but you aren't really able to get as much done as you would like, or you're worried that you won't be able to get as much done as you would like. It's almost like you're slowing down when really you want to be ramping up. And the thing that I want to say to you about that is don't really worry about that because this is a time of year when everybody is really slowing down. Unless you're in Aries, they are ramping up, but everybody else basically is slowing down around this time of the year. The energy of this time of the year, the energy of the end of a cycle is different and it has an effect on each one of us. And Taurus, I feel like the end of the year energy that is just out there in the air has a greater effect on you than maybe it does others right now, but it is affecting everybody. So everybody is basically slowing down around this time of year, so you're not going to be falling behind. You're not missing out on very much. Don't fight it. Don't fight this feeling that you're having. And maybe a way to describe this feeling that you're having or the feeling that you're going to be having for at least the first 2 weeks of December is lethargy. Like I feel like you're going to be very lethargic if it hasn't already started just yet. And again, don't fight it. Allow the energy to kind of be what it is and work with it. So what I mean by that is everybody is already slowing down. You are already going to be feeling lethargic just because of the energies around you. Don't go against it. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to overcome it. Instead, go with it. If you're going to be lethargic this time around, at this time, if everybody's going to be winding down, let yourself wind down. Let yourself relax. This is a time for you to actually relax, and nobody's going to be getting ahead of you. You're not going to be falling behind, so you might as well enjoy this period of time and really allow yourself to rest up because you need it. Obviously, you need it. If you didn't, you wouldn't be feeling this way. The energies wouldn't be affecting you the way that they are. So work with the energy that is there. Now, I do feel like this lethargy that you're feeling is going to carry on through the middle of January, but again, don't worry about that. Everybody is going to be taking a little bit of time to ramp up in January. Nobody's really going to be moving that quickly once January comes around, so again, you're not going to be falling behind, and by the time the middle of January comes around, definitely by the time like January 22nd or the end of January comes around, you will be hitting the ground running. You will have energy like you haven't had before. So enjoy this period of rest. Allow it to really heal you, rejuvenate you, because you're going to want that. You're going to wish you had taken this time to rest once the end of January comes around because you're going to be hitting the ground running, moving forward. You're going to be passionate, you're going to be excited, you're going to be motivated, you're going to be getting things done. So don't fight the energy because it's not here to work against you, so don't work against it. Everything's going to switch around the middle of January to the end of January. You're going to be feeling a lot better, so enjoy this period of rest while you have it. Now, there are a few things for you to keep in mind. One thing that I think that you need to keep in mind, for some of you, I feel that some of you, not everybody, are going to get a surprise around the end of December, so around New Year's. That surprise could be something like maybe your child gives you a gift or creates a piece of artwork, whatever level a kid can do, and they give it to you, and it's kind of an unexpected gift that is touching in some way or means a lot, or that you find special, or that just feels special because they did something for you. Or it could be, if some of you are in long distance relationships, it could be that your long distance partner surprises you with a visit around that time of year. So around the New Year time frame is when I'm feeling some of you will get a surprise. Again, this is a general reading, so that part's not going to apply to everybody, but some of you are going to be having a very nice end of your year. The other thing that I'm getting for someone out there is you are usually the one who plays Santa, and maybe now is a time, or this is the year, this is the holiday when you should let others be Santa for you. So again, I feel like that fits in the theme of relax, enjoy this lethargic period. Being lethargic doesn't really feel great because it feels a little like fatigue. It's not like you're just resting and not doing anything. It feels like you're resting because you can't do anything, but still make the most of it. Don't fight against it. And here's something that I guess I'm being called to tell you. So for a few months now, maybe 6 months now actually, for whatever reason, I just do not get anything done on Mondays. I have plans for things I want to get done on Mondays, but I just end up staying in bed on Mondays. For whatever reason, I can't seem to move. Something comes up, something affects my energy, and I just can't do that. And so I was fighting against it in the beginning. I would feel bad for not being able to do all the things on my to-do list that day, and after a few times of doing that, I was like, you know what? All the other days I'm productive. All of them. Saturday, Sunday, I'm productive. If I'm in my office, if I'm in my workspace and I have goals, I get them done. What's so wrong with Monday being like my Saturday? You know, Monday being the day that I don't do anything when I'm doing things the other days of the week. So instead of working against myself and like trying to push myself on a Monday and just fighting against myself, I have now let Mondays be the day. I have goals still, but if I don't make any progress on them, I'm okay with that. And after a few hours into Monday when I'm not making progress, I just let Monday go. And I make that the time, like the day when I balance out my energies, I work on my blocks, I try to realign myself, maybe I read a little, maybe I like plan the rest of my week because that's like a fun activity that for whatever reason I can do on Mondays. So work with your energy. Don't fight against it because you can be successful, but you have to listen to the rhythms of your body and the rhythms of your body in response to what's going on around you because there is greater forces going on around us at all points in time. And right now, it just wants you to rest. So I finally went out and got a tarot deck, and as you know, I'm not a tarot reader, so I have a general understanding of what most of the cards mean, but for the most part, I'm going to read these intuitive. So when I was shuffling your cards, 3 cards actually came out. There was the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon card, and Judgment. So basically what this tells me is when I look at the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like that really speaks to what we were just talking about of how you're in this type of cycle, right? Where you are in this lethargic phase where it's about to come up for you, but don't worry about it because the wheel is going to turn, and once the middle of January comes around, you're going to hit the ground running, you're going to be in good fortune, you're going to be moving forward, you're going to be accomplishing things. There's going to be a lot of success that comes once the middle of January hits. So really enjoy the time that you have here right now. And when I look at this card, I see a lot of different figures that are reading books. So this is a time for you to relax. This is a time for you to tune in and do things that you enjoy and read. Like I was saying on my Mondays, sometimes I just use that time to read because there's not a lot else that I'm doing at that point in time. For whatever reason, I can't do things. And so I just go with the cycle. I go with the cycle of my fortune. And when you do that, it realigns you with your passions and it allows you to get your best work out there. If you go against yourself, you basically bite yourself in the butt and you end up berating yourself, putting yourself down, and kind of affecting the rest of your week because now you feel bad about how you spent one day or this month, and then you feel like you're in this catch-up mode, and it's not very good for your energy. It's like putting yourself down, and you don't want to do that. You want to be in as positive a mindset as possible so you can create better manifestations for your future because the way that you think about yourself and what you're doing affects your future potentials. And so you want to set yourself up for success at all points in time, and that means working with your cycles. And I feel like this moon card really talks about what I was saying before about how there's a greater force around us. The energy is different at the end of the year, and I feel like that is kind of represented by the sun card, and that greater energy is affecting how everybody else is responding at this point in time. And so that's just what's going on, is there's just this greater energy around that is affecting how you are able to move forward and how you're feeling and things like that. But moon phases change and the sun like doesn't go away, but like darkness comes around at night. So just let it be for now. Just let the cycles be what it needs to be at this point in time. Now this Judgment card, so I believe Judgment is about rebalancing, or is that Temperance? Well, fortunately I read things intuitively, and what I feel that this card means for you is for those of you who are going to be getting some kind of surprise around the new year time frame, I feel like it's going to somehow rebalance something that has felt like it wasn't very balanced. Like it's going to somehow reset energy in a way that helps you, even if it's not directly related to what may feel out of whack right now. It is going to be something that balances things out. It is going to be something that sets things right. It is going to be something that if you were wronged, there's going to be a balance. Something is going to shift that. Something is going to make things right again, or at least better. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful December. I hope you enjoy the holidays if you're celebrating the holidays. I hope you have a lot of fun with your family and not too much family drama. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe, and I will see you in my next video, which will be in the new year 2020. Oh my gosh. All right, bye Taurus.